welcome back to my channel and Craft With Me Monday. Today we're working with the field notes, and as you see I have done some of the cover. I put this guy on here. Now this is part of my Sovereign freebies, which we will discuss in a little bit, but I used that paper that I said matched it so well. So that's as far as I've gotten. I've just, oh, this is another part that was just in there. Testing. I was testing. But what we're going to work on today is this part right here, because I think this is going to be fun. And I have some scraps here, and I've got all my little fussy cuts, all the little tags and numbers and plates, and then I have all my little pieces and bits here. Now this is again from my Sovereign freebies, and I will leave a link where you can download that in the description, and I'll give you the password shortly. But let's get started on this because I'm excited about this. This is also part of the Sovereign freebie here, and this was pockets, but I had already had this all made, and so I came up with a different idea. This is from the cover of this. Remember, we cut that off to fit in here. But I have a use for this and a use for that. So let us get busy here. Okay, so I am going to, first off, what I want to do, what I vision here is I vision file folders. So I have a handy dandy tool. I hope it's handy dandy. It's this, and it cuts out the tabs. So I'm just going to try it and see. Oh, this is a corner rounder here, apparently. Well, I haven't used this very much. Oh, I didn't even know there was a ruler on the other side. Well, let me see. Yeah, look at that. Well, that's kind of cool. We're going to play with this the first time. Okay, so I'm just going to grab this, and I am going to, I want it a little bit, just a little smaller than my page there. Let's see if that's going to work for what I have visioned. Yes and yes. Okay, so I think we're going to do 3 of them. We stagger them up like this, like so, and then leave this one for a big one, because I don't think if we put another one in there, I think that would be too much. So let's get this guy measured up, and we have a spare if my cutting goes wrong on this thing. So let's try this corner rounder. Let's try this. So put it here, line it up to the line, and look at that. Wow, that's handy. A little bigger than this, or a little smaller than that one, but that's okay. So if we round our corners first, let's see. If we round our corners first, does that work? Oh, it collects it. Well, that's very cool. I believe I bought this from Temu. Okay. All right. So I want to put here. So we're going to start, let's start here, because we'll have a little bit of a, I think, I don't know. Oh, let's start right on the corner here. Let's just do it the way that it shows. Okay, cute little tab. And then if we go, I want small tabs. But how do you get it to the next one? Do you do this? Oh, look at that. And it fits in there perfectly. Let's see. Oh no, that didn't work. But it's cool. But what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Well, hey, I'm going to use that. I'm going to use it. We'll use it for something. Okay, can't do that too many more times. Let's play on a scrap. Okay, so if we're going to do this, should we just move it down? I guess we just move it down. No, see, it still does that. Okay, so if we say, let's get this out of here. I might have to start my video over if I can't figure this thing out. Okay, so now if I do this, it does that. It doesn't, oh, no, how do I do that? Because it cuts it down. And I don't want it cut down. I want it to be, it cuts it down. If I do this, this is going to cut it down. It's not going to give me the right. It shouldn't be that hard. Oh, side tabs. Oh. If we had it like this, but then I wouldn't, if we did this, should work perfectly because you would do that, but who wants a tab that big? Oh, I wonder if this is just a tab builder. Oh, is that what it is? I can't make a file folder tab? Oh, okay, well, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's just go make this about this big, and we're just going to go, let's cut this straight though. We'll use it as a template. Okay, so one, and then we're going to go right here, and that should, no, that's not right, is it? Well, it is if we do, how big do we want our, there we go. All right, that's what we're going to do. We want our tab about yay big. Oh my goodness. So, is this an ideal tool? Not that I have figured out. Not that I have figured out. Is that too small of a tab? Oh, Sophie, just do it by hand. Just do it by hand. Let's get this. We can do the first one. Or if we do this? What happens if we do this? Don't do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do this. No, just don't do it. Okay. So this one gives us a nice tab, and then we can just take and put this tab where we want it to be. And I'm just going to do this. Okay, I got it. I got it now. Where there's a will, there's a way. That'll take up a good portion of our video time, won't it? Okay, we can get rid of that. I'm going to play with that because I'm certain that I did it once and it worked out nicely. I'm certain of it. Anyways, we're going to make 3 tabs. We're going to do it this way. Okay. So I'm just going to put this like this because I think that's how big I want my tab. And I'm just going to line it up. Right here. And we're just going to go whoop to that point. Oop, better do. As, you know what I should do, so I'm sure you guys aren't seeing it. I'm having trouble seeing it. I'm sure you're not seeing it. So there's our tab. I want it just a little bigger. So I'm just going to mark it here like this. Let's see how that works. Okay. I say close enough to perfect. So now I want one on the other end. So I am going to do this, and I am going to, what am I going to do? If I cut this side, I have to do, oh, if I do this side, nope, do it by hand. All right, do it by hand. Oh, we got this one now. Let's just do this. Let's just do this. I want one right about in the middle here. So I'm just going to, there's an easier way, I'm certain, of doing this. I'm certain. I've done it before. It's not so complicated, but this one is, because I thought I'd get fancy and use a tool. Does that look about right? Okay. There we go. Don't know, I forgot to set my timer. Surprise, surprise, right? Okay, look how cute that is. Okay, we need one more because we boogered up the first one, didn't we? Yes, we did. So, oh, here's one. Here's one. We'll just trim this down to the size we want. Like so. And we're going to turn this backwards like this. I'm getting there. We can put this side through. We can do that. Get one corner that looks nice. There. Like that. Okay, I'm having troubles here. Whew, I'm hot flashing. It's too early in the morning to hot flash. I haven't finished a cup of coffee yet. Okay. Oh, that doesn't look like it's straight. And that's because it's not. That's because it's not. Let's make that straight. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now we have our 3 little file folders. One in the middle-ish. Oh, no, it's not. Not even close to being in the middle. Oh, well. It'll do the trick. Okay, so I do want to round off these corners here. So I'll put it to use for something anyways. I will look into this a little more. I'm certain that I made a tab. Okay. And are we going to round off the bottoms? No, we're not going to round off the bottoms. Okay, let's get that out of the way and pretend we didn't see that. Okay. Back to here. Let me get that. So we're going to, I could do this like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So, oh, we're going to need to ink this a little bit here. This paper is so dark, it's not, the inking isn't going to show on it. Not the ink that I have anyways. You might have one that is a little darker, but. Okay, so I'm going to take, and first off, we're going to put just a little bit of glue here. I'm not going to glue on the bottom because I'm okay with it being, you know, I've had this glue sitting on its side, thinking that that would make it so much easier. There we go. There we go. And then I'm just going to take and put this like this. Make sure we're even. Like so. Looks good. And then we're going to do the same thing here. I put glue, glue, and we're just going to put that in like so. A little straighter would be nice. Okay, so then I am going to take and I'm just going to glue the bottom of this one and up the sides. Not too much glue, but some glue. Okay. And I'm going to put that right about there. And like so. Cute little file folders. We'll find something to fill that up with. Then this here, I have a plan. Let's see, where's my plan? Where's my plan? Here's my plan. I found these, and I thought what I would do is make a pocket out of them this way. I would do a side pocket, but I'm afraid I don't have enough room to leave something hanging out so that you can tell that there's something in there. So I thought, well, we'll do it this way. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to just take and just slightly round my corners. Now some of these have writing on them and some don't. So I'm choosing this one for my front. And I'm just going to ink up. I don't need to use the top and bottom on this one. And on this side, we'll ink all the way around. Okay, so now I figured what I would do is put this like this. However, I thought I would just glue here and here and make this a belly band. So I'm just going to go, oh, I'm gonna glue. I'm gonna go down like this. So, like so. Hopefully there we go. I'm gonna glue on here. Oop, oop, don't do that, don't do that. Well, good thing I found that. My glue didn't stick. Why didn't my glue stick? There we go. Let's put more in there. There we go. Okay. Alright. Then with this here, look at that. That's going to be cool. I thought, first of all, I had these, I printed these off. My printer got crazy and decided it didn't want to finish printing this page. So I turned it over. I just stuck it back in the printer. And then it was a happy accident because when you do this and you put these in the pocket, oh, that's what I was going to do. That's what I was going to do. I was going to glue my pocket up here so they stuck, they didn't go down all the way. Oh well. Put them in here, like so. And then when you flip over like this, you still have something on the side. So that'll be good. So I'm just going to round these corners with my little one. Just enough. So that gives a nice little journaling spot. And maybe a little bit of inking, why not? Oh, you can see I need to do that corner a little bit better. Okay, this corner here, just a bit better. There we go. There we go. So we're just going to stick this in here. Then I thought, going into my little things of, this is such a massive kit, but it's beautiful. I'm actually really quite enjoying working with this and creating different things. And we're just going to ink this up as well. I wish I had a fingerprint thing, because that would look like, fingerprints on the side. Because you're out in the field, things aren't nice and clean. But I'm just going to glue this directly in. I'm not going to make a pocket or anything out of it. Oh my goodness, this glue. There we go. There we go. I left the lid off, or the pin out. That made me getting a little icky. Okay. Hopefully I'm still, yes I am, okay. Okay, now we have this little tuck spot here, which we also have this guy. And I thought that might be kind of cute, but I also want to make a little pocket tuck thing with it, because I figure that we need lots of tucks. Okay, so I'm just going to glue here and here, hopefully. If you're following Rose, her story is absolutely amazing. You should be sure to check it out. And with this, I'm going to, of course, ink a little bit here, maybe. Yeah, here I am. And we should put a little, what should we put on here? A bug? A bug? Or should we put something bigger on there? I'm just digging in my little bucket of tricks here. It almost looks like there's something else underneath there, but there isn't. Now you can layer these guys up. I don't want to layer this up because it's going to be in something tight, but we will work on layering up some. And let's put one of these guys in here. I don't know which one. These are, some of these are so small. Like look at this one. It's so tiny. So tiny. But I love them. So I'm just going to put this one right in here. Like so. This looks like there's multiple under there, and I think I like that. Now I found her. This you gotta listen to Rose's story, and I like that, and I like that, but I like to have her poking out more. So I'm not going to put her in there. I'm going to leave that like that. That's what I'm going to do. But we do have this little pocket here. And right at this point, I don't have something to stick in there. So we'll keep that in mind. So there's a nice little, oh, we're going to put something here. We're going to put something here. How about a wild rose? Maybe? No, not that one. That's pretty too. But, oh, but wait. Oh, but wait, there's so many more. Maybe just a, no. Okay, well, about that. Oh, there could be some barking. The truck is coming by again to pick up our garbage. And Charlie has to give them heck every time they come by. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Okay, so I think we're going to stick with this one. And I think we might even just leave it as is, just put it in there, maybe put a little, yeah, okay. What I'm going to do though is I am going to take and on the back side of this, I'm going to just take and get rid of some of that white in there. Make it more like it's an antique-ish thing. These wild roses grow quite evasive, actually, in Saskatchewan as well, not just Alberta. But they're so pretty. They're so delicate looking to be, you know, surviving in the wild all by themselves with just relying on Mother Nature to take care of them, and she always does. Yeah, I think I like that. It's like, yeah, okay. Let's just get it in there. Just get it in there. Okay, now our file, oh, I like that. That looks really good. Okay, our file folders. Now we need to put some stuff on here. That's too big. We need smaller ones, don't we? Well, I know they're in here. That's not a problem. And I only cut up one sheet. I only cut up one sheet of them. Oop. How can one find what they're looking for if you keep jumping them all over the place? So no. I think I like it better if it was long. But I didn't make my tabs big enough. You see what I did? But I don't mind that. I did not make my tabs large enough. So mental note, if you're doing that, make your tabs a little larger to fit what you want to put on there. Well, I don't mind that, and I don't mind that. What do we got here? Oh, let's see what that is. Okay, that should about do it maybe for now. And we're just going to put maybe that down there. Okay, let's get these. We don't want to lose them. Okay. I'm just going to take and just manually round these off a bit. Let's see, I left the... There we go. Okay, so we can do this. Okay, but, you know, I think what I'm going to do, because it doesn't look right, so let's cut off the... Let's cut that off. There we go. That looks better. It fits on my tabs better. See how things just kind of change, you have something in mind, and then you go, oh no, that doesn't work, on the fly. All part of crafting, isn't it? Okay, so my glue hasn't dried out yet. Maybe it has. I'll just take a pin and open that up again. All right. So, I think we're just going to put a little ink on this. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's get rid of my bits and bobs that don't belong. There we go. So now we can fill our folders, our file folders, and I thought maybe some of these in there would be kind of cute. You have to have different things in there, but we can put collection. We can put some of the, well, I'll probably ink these up and do something with them, but we can put, somebody's been busy, but they haven't been able to do anything with them yet. They haven't been able to get them into a specimen card and do that kind of stuff. So we're going to put a little decoration here, and then these can be the specimen cards. So that's what this is going to be. And I want to round these corners, and I'm going to use this one here. Gives me just a little more of a corner, and we're going to do it on both sides, top and bottom. There we go. And then I think we will get this out of the way, get this out of here. Oh, you should see my floor after I'm done. Okay, I'm going to grab my knife and my cutting mat, and we're going to, I would like to say that I could cut through both of these at the same time. Shall I see? I have another one if it fails. Oops. There we go. Okay. Is it going to work? Oh, I don't know. I kind of like to leave one side though. I'm just going to do the one, because I want to leave the one side. We'll cover this and we'll make it as a place where somebody can make some notes. We're just going to some people do this without a ruler. I wouldn't. I don't trust my hands. Just like I'm not very good. I can't draw a straight line. I can't paint a straight line. Good thing I can drive a straight line. Like so. Okay, and then I'm just going to ink my edges a little bit here just to hide where it didn't quite get right. It's close, pretty good. Okay. Oh, my throat is getting dry. They having coffee with me? Ah, yum. Okay. Let's ink. Just ink this up, get rid of that white. I don't know what I'm going to do in there yet, but just gets rid of that white. And we're going to ink in behind here because I don't want that white showing through on there either. There we go. I have such bad allergies. I don't know what I'm allergic to, but I'm allergic to something. Maybe crafting. I don't know. Wouldn't that be terrible? Oh, goodness. So, I think I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to take, let's take Mr. Bumblebee. Let's make Mr. Bumblebee. Okay, how are we going to cut that out? Carefully. Okay, let's cut it out and be careful. So I'm just going to take and trim this to fit. Put it up a little bit. Like so. And then pull it up a little bit so I don't have it too much in there. I have room for the glue the paper down too. Oop. Okay. Oh, itchy, itchy. There we go. Okay, so we're going to glue all the way around here. You know what? I'm not going to fight with this glue. I got to take my pin and put it back in there a little more often than what I've been doing. So I'm going to use this glue. Bring out the big guns. Oop. Why this stuff is pouring out of here is beyond me. I haven't squeezed it or nothing. It's just, must have an air bubble in there or something. I'll have to, I don't know. I'll have to fix that somehow. I don't know how. Okay, let's just get that in there like so. Squish it down very well. And while that glue is drying, we will cut this bee out. And I'm going to leave this name of this beauty like this, and we will cut it out and make it a little tag. Like so, down there somewhere. Okay, all right. We don't want to injure him. I know some people have those pen knives. I have one somewhere. And I've had it for a long time, but I don't really care for it myself. I just don't have the ability to, or didn't. I haven't tried it lately, but for me, it's just easier to grab a pair of scissors. Even if they are the biggest scissors in the house. Because why would you want small scissors to do intricate cutting, right? Why would you want that? That makes no sense. Just in case you didn't know, that was a little bit of morning sarcasm here. Oh, yeah. And my password, the password to my Sovereign Freebies is Queen, all capital letters. So Queen, all capital letters. And what reminded me of that is the bee, the queen bee. My stepfather, he used to always call me the queen bee. He had a nickname for everybody. Everybody got a nickname. Mine was Queen Bee. Which at the time it really bothered me because I was just a teenager. Teeny bopper, actually. And now it's kind of like, well, that was kind of a compliment, I think. Queen Bee. There we go. I like that. Okay, can we get my little bit of glue to work now? I want to put that other one on there. This one doesn't give me enough glue, and the other one's going to give me way too much. Okay, let's put this in here. It's sitting on the net. I glue him in, hold him down nice and snug. Then we got to go hunting. Oh, I didn't put that in there yet. Duh. Okay. Oh, well, let's go in here again because I think I want to. There are some of the wraparound ones. And if I got a small enough one, like I said, I didn't print all of these off, so that's two. Oh, look at that. That's a good size. And I think would that be something that you would do this way? No. How would you do that? Or would you do? How would you do that? I'm going to cut this off because I don't know how to do that. So I'm just going to pretend I didn't see that. And we're just going to make this like a little side thingy. I'm certain as we watch Rose's videos, she will show us exactly how to use that. Okay, and I'm going to put that this way, like it's a closure to my, yeah. And then while we're here, we might as well get this glued in there before I lose it. There we go. Let's glue on here. So I think we're getting up to that time, aren't we? And I want to put closures on there yet. So I'm going to do the rest of the filling of these pockets another time. Make sure our glue is dry. Put that in there, just like so. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to do something with these guys yet. They're just in there. And then this will be a nice long tag, or thing that can go in there. That's not going to go in there, but something. Oh, I can cut that down. I can cut that down and put that in there. Shall I do that right now? Why not? You're right here. Why not? Okay, so I'm just going to, I'm going to just leave it as a card on both sides. And I'm just going to cut this just a little bit. And I'm using the lines as my guide. That hopefully I'm straight. if this fits in here now. Nope, not quite. Oh, let's cut a little bit more. Let's go right to the line. I'm gonna go right to that line. That fits. It does, but she's snug. Oh, there we go. Okay. So let's ink and let's trim the corners and glue it together. So it works much better when you put the pin in there, if you can get it in there. Okay. This out here. Got that out. Alrighty, and I am going to ink, cut corners first. I think we're going to use, I'll use that one. Yeah. Like so. And I think we might have to put a little something on there too, but we'll leave that for now, because right now I really want to work with the closures. There we go. We might need to trim that out just a little bit more. I see that doesn't bug me because that's a white spot right on the edge. There we go. Okay. So, what are we going to do here? I think to build some contrast here, I'm hoping that this is going to work for me. And if I'm okay with taking some of that off. So let's just take this. It's supposed to be a pocket, so it's going to be a pocket cover. If I get straight. Okay. All right, so let's take, I'm going to use this corner rounder and this one. This here, it's just a little, and we're going to round this corner off too, because I think it looks better. Okay, and so we can just, maybe a little bit more. I want to see a little more of those edges. I like the edge around there. So we're going to just cut this a little bit more. And to me, that looks like it's crooked, but let's see. Let's see. Alrighty, I like that. Now, let's see what it looks like on this one. I like that too. It could be a little narrower on this one. That's interesting. Oh, well. Okay, let's just do this, shall we? Let's just do it and quit contemplating. All right, so I'm going to take in this little snip. Like so. And round the corners. This one. All right, so we got this, lovely, and this, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to just glue these in. I could have done that a little smaller, but that's okay. Hopefully I have the right one on there, because I think one is a little bigger than the other one. Oh, we'll find out soon. Yeah, that's okay. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Alright. Where'd my... There it is. Alright. So, now we need to do... This is going to be like this. Oh, I see a little bit of... Oh, there we go. Okay. I am going to... cut a hole, but I'm going to use little ones because I'm going to use the little brads, these guys here. So I'm just going to make a little hole, and well, let's do it this way, because if I don't mark it, I'm going to get them uneven, and then I'm not going to be happy. Right? Right. Okay. So we're going to go right about here. All right, so let's go, let's do like this and do ½ inch. We're at ½ inch. And then let's do this, and I went from that. So I'm going to do from this and go ½ inch. There we go. Okay. Okay, we want the small hole, because, oh, are we, no, we're not doing that. Okay, never mind. All right, I need to get under the light here. I'm going to bring in this big light. There we go. I don't know how that's affecting you, but I need to see. There you are. There you are. Get your finger out of the way. Oh, I still missed it. Did I? No, I got it. Okay. And then let's do the same thing here. And hopefully we're there. All right, so I want to, should have, and I didn't, but I need to grab my punch that's right here. Oh, sorry. No, it's not. Why is it not? I got too much stuff on my desk here. And, oh, there it is. Oh. I'm coming back, honest. Okay, there it is. Okay. Whew. I'm going to put big button on here. Oh, I'm sorry, Buggy Boo. He was sleeping so nicely and I scared him. All right, so I'm going to use this, and I'm going to cut out about 3 for each so that they get a little bit of one. Oh, I got a pocket. Two. On the other. I could have had these done ahead of time, couldn't I? But I just thought of it. Okay, that's for one of them. This is also a sheet, a backing sheet that comes from my freebies, my Sovereign freebies. So we're just going to take and glue 3 of these on top of each other and just go to town glue. You want to get them as even as you can. Oop. Even as you can. There we go. Like so. One done. All right. Glue everywhere. All right. Let's take it. Oh, that slipped on me. There we go. Back there. Give them a good inking. Okay, now to get the hole in the center-ish, as close as we can. I'm going to mark my hole first. This is close. It doesn't have to be perfect. No, it does not. So a little hole once again. And that's easier. Oh, that's much easier on that color paper to find that mark. Glue's still a little wet, which is probably not a great idea for my tool here, but that's all right. There we go. So now we're going to take and put this in here, and then I'm going to put this in here, but I don't want it to be pinched right down, so let's put this in here, and that'll give us enough room for the string, I hope. Yeah. Perfect. Is it in the center? No. Is it okay? Yes. I'm okay with that. Okay, so let's get this back in here. There we go. Now, I could use, I'm going to get rid of this off my desk. Okay, I could use this string, which I have right here, or I could use twine. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. It's a little thick though. I wonder if it's too thick. No, okay. So we're just going to take and tie a little knot in here. I don't want too much hanging over. Like so. All right, there we go. That makes it easier for me. Hope you can see what I'm doing. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy. All right. I just see what I did. I did it upside down. Is that going to matter? I don't think so, does it? Nah. Here. Do that right about there. I could put, oh, no, if it, yeah, no. I was thinking what I could do, I'll put a little bead in here so that you know that it's this way. But we'll see. For now, that's where we're at. So, oh yeah, now we have to, what do we have to do is we have to cover up the ugly, this stuff here. So, I have this paper. I don't have any more of that dark paper. I don't have any more of that. I would like to, you know what? I'm not going to do that today because I'm going to print off some more because I want to make it consistent. So I want this colored paper on here. So I'm just going to leave it as this today. And there we go. She's coming together nicely. That took us a long time to do that, didn't it? But that's okay. So thank you for joining me. And next week we'll work on maybe this page here, this in here. We'll work our way down. And we still have to do a cover. I'm still kind of torn on that. But there we have it. There's what we did today. It looks awesome. And like I said, thank you for hanging out with me. And we'll see you again. Bye-bye.